How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Do you have free will if you make it behind the gates of heaven? Do you continue to have free will? I heard some folk trying to make an argument or trying to have an argument or just asking those types of questions out here in the street. Do you lose free will once it's all over and it's judgment day and you got to come through me to get to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit? And I'm going to explain to y'all why y'all at the gate that you not going to make it. Damn it, I told you. Listen, you should have been living your life, but make your own decisions. Shout out to Jermaine. For the $1 cash app, say happy hump day. What it do? That's what I'm talking about. That's a great question. Listen, I try to do like the good questions. Is free will over? Listen, watch this. And shout out to all of my believers. Been soldiers for the Lord and shit like that. Y'all be trying to recruit and all that to come on over to God and Jesus and all that shit. Why we got people doing that when God say that you got free will? Why is people trying real hard to recruit you and you got free will? Huh? God gave you free will, so I don't even know why God's people is proselytized. Why you got to be doing all that right there? Why you just don't allow people to make a decision? A lot of y'all like to scare people. You know that you gonna go to hell as if like they been there and they like, you know what I'm saying, that shit trash. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to go to hell because like I've been there and like the AC was off. You don't need much know. What you say Baltimore's up in this thing. What it do? You say what number baby daddy was he? I think he was number 2. we gonna get into it. And what do a baby who been making $250,000 a year salary need with a damn GoFundMe? We gonna get into that right there too. Damn it, I'm just letting some more people come on in. Come on in, sit yourselves right on down. Y'all tell your mamas and your daddies about me. Talk to your mama if you don't know who your daddy is and ask your mama who your daddy is. I don't know why. Like, if y'all getting old, listen to all our good women who had good intentions by who they was getting peed in by. They had good intentions. Huh? They believe who they told you was your daddy was your daddy. It's all a belief, right? All right. A belief. But as you got older and they went to seeing your features change and stuff, they went to realizing, he ain't your daddy. Damn. At what point as a woman do you hold yourself accountable and be like, I got to tell my baby the truth. I got to tell my baby that ain't your daddy. Wow. And for all of you believing women, for all of you close to God, how you gotta really, how in the you got a relationship with God and Jesus, Jehovah them, and you ain't told your child that the daddy ain't the daddy? How do your child find out when they need like a liver, a kidney, a vein? How do they find? Why they find out when they like 30s and they 40s and shit, and they like on the table or something, or they done went in and the doctors done checked them over and shit? You need an organ from your daddy. Let me call Mr. John. That's my daddy. Mr. John, come on around there and say thank you for considering it, Mr. John. You was such a good daddy. Doctor, come on from back there. Damn, Mr. John, let me talk to you first, Mr. John. Oh, Mr. John, I know that you love your child. You love your child, Mr. John, because you raised your child. Your organ ain't no good, Mr. John. Your organ, what the hell you mean my organ ain't no good? Damn it, I stopped drinking at 75. You know what I'm saying? I stopped drinking. I've been good. I've been close to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We got a relationship. You know, I've been on the up and up. I've been popping vitamins and shit. I've been taking my Centriums. I've been chewing up my gummy supplements and shit. Damn it, I'd let the sodas go. Fuck you mean? What you mean? My paws ain't no good. No, I don't mean it ain't no good, Mr. John, but you ain't a match. What you mean ain't no match? How the hell I couldn't be a match for my baby boy? That's my baby boy. The hell you mean? I do anything for my baby boy. That ain't your baby. Dog, the shit funny, but it ain't funny though. And then when people go and talk to the good God, mama, when they go talk to God, mama, oh, baby, I'm so sorry. Oh, you for real? They pop their eyes open like they on that cocaine. You, that got to be wrong. Bitch, now the DNA wrong. I can't believe you had a 72 Cadillac Danville. We did it in a 72. You mean to tell me the one who had the Bonneville is the daddy? The dude who she was smashing, who she got peed in the same month with a Bonneville. Him, the daddy, and damn it, he dead. Now your son about to die. Just saying something. How you got how you got a relationship? You in a polygamous relationship too. I just want to let y'all know. You're in a polygamous relationship. If you got a relationship with God and Jesus, how you got a relationship with both of them? That means that you is a cheater and you is you in a duel. Y'all women, why hell, and y'all men too. Y'all is wild. Y'all is in dual poly relationships. And fellas, how y'all in relationship? What kind of relationship y'all got with God and Jesus? That's men. Those are men. I'm just saying. Y'all wild as hell. Listen, give yourself a thumbs up, boy, because y'all done came on in here. I hope that y'all already having a good time. Listen, stop not letting your children watch my show. Stop not letting your children watch my show, dog. Everything ain't everything. Y'all be too goddamn sensitive. That's why your blood vessels be swollen. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got that fluid in your ankles. Shout out to everybody who got fluid in their ankles. Damn it, you need a water pill. You need a water pill to release. You got to release all that little fluid.
You have to clean your system out with all that, sir, and then you ready to hurt a sister. Yep. He said the dad in the Dodge Datsun. Is you 100 in a Datsun, bitch? A Dodge Dot, bitch? Oh, Jesus. Shout out to Debo for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there. You said that you think God and the devil is siblings. I thought about that right there, too. I thought about that right there. I mean, they got to be down. They got to be down for each other. You know? Huh? Civil rivalries and shit. Y'all be fighting and stuff. Yeah, man. Damn, boy, I don't know what I'm going to have to tell you. I'm going to have to come up with like a whole bunch of stories and stuff, but I can't lie because we're going to be at the gates of heaven. I can't lie, but I'm going to have to come up with some stuff to explain to you what you're crying at. What you crying at? First million drinks on me. First million drinks on me. I'm at that tissue. I'm at that tissue and shit. Come on, dawg. Hell no. Come on, dawg. You want to get through the gate. Don't be slow walking. You see that lane? Just don't be slow walking. Come on. Uh-huh. A lot of y'all gonna be crying like y'all be crying after y'all baby just got killed. Y'all be crying, but like with no tears shit. I'm gonna be like, well, why you ain't got no tears though? You see, you say the devil is one of God's top 5 angels. Facts. The devil was created by politicians. You might have a point. You would see, because we don't need much know. You may have a point. Gotta be much. Then what time it is? It's 15 past the hour. Y'all help a play out around here in these streets, man. Listen, support is a verb. Share. Like, dog. Y'all mad with me. Let me tell y'all about my comment section. Let me tell y'all about the messages that was sent to me. Y'all got to cut. It's not that serious. Not that serious. Somebody told me that I was hating on Yada. I was like, hi. I'm telling the queen to go back to the king. I told Queen Divine to go back to her man, baby. What y'all mean? I'm hating. Man, keep doing what y'all doing, dog. Believe who y'all want to believe, dog. Ladies, believe who y'all want to believe, dog. I'm just saying, this shit wild out here. Y'all got to be more joyful of the Lord. Damn it, get you some good spirits and get them negative spirits off you. Got to get them negative spirits off. Let me put my hands on you. Get them negative spirits off you. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $2 cash app. You say, Pastor, add it to the pot. I appreciate that right there. For sure. For real. Damn it, should I go to my Instagram? We ain't gonna go to my Instagram, bitch. We going to Indiana to where they still ain't got no power. We got dog who's sister who's showing skin and bellies and shit. And they ain't got no power. I feel sorry for people. But not really, because listen, by me being a Hurricane Andrew survivor, I know what it is to be without them lights and shit like that. I get it. Let me go and put this up on the screen. They say many residents in Northwest Indiana are still without power after last week's storm. Hold on. How long has the people in Indiana been without power? Listen. Power has been mostly been restored after an outage lasted 14 days following the disruptive storm. So they've been without about a good 2 little weeks. All right, cute. Go ahead. Look at our sister.
So that I'm not walking into the dark. I have them in my car. This one is out. You
wouldn't walk into the dark if you would have been, if you would have had them Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. PleasantCandles.com, the biggest, hold on. The largest candle company in the world out here, man. Listen, everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. If you would like to change it, if you would like to have lights after a storm, if you like to have lights, if you like to change the aroma in your air, Going on around there to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. If you like to pray in the closet and you just need just a little light, go on around there to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. Let's go ahead on and continue with the story. Look at Auntie stepping. Look.
Provide a shelter for people who are looking for a safe haven, looking for a...
Thick is all I know right there. Auntie been thick since 6 to 8. Look. Yeah,
you know, we need to have a light at the end of the tunnel.
Auntie wearing them tights on them all. Listen. You just can't buy a body like that. You can't buy a body like that. You can't do that. Auntie is one who they would have been saying she is big boned. Auntie Shott kind of stout with it. She like to wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Auntie wrestle and take that meat. You know what I'm saying? Shit kind of dangerous. That shit dangerous sometimes. She'll wrestle your ass, put that meat in the mouth. Hey, look at Auntie. Auntie thick, man. Auntie can still get old 18-year-old right now. Right now, she'll get a Thundercat. Right now. So listen to all my folk out there in Indiana. It's going to be all right, y'all. Listen, it's just lights. It's just lights and stuff like that. You can't, like put food like in the freezer and all that stuff right there. But she is proportioned. I think if she just get rid of that gut, unless she's pregnant, we don't know yet. But if she get rid of that gut, man, baby right there got a good look. You know what I'm saying? If we can cut like 20 like right there. Cause she cute. Baby, cute. All right. This is natural. This right here natural. This ain't no representative. This natural right here. That's what I'm talking about. Keep up the good work, and baby, you done made it on TV, so other players from other communities should come on around there and say, well, baby, I got a room for you until, they get the lights on. Where the hell is Mr. Charlie when you need him? Where the hell is Mr. Charlie when you need him? He say, Willie, you be hitting on everything. You ain't got no standards. They got a monkey. I keep trying to tell y'all, we don't even need no heartbeat. We don't need a heartbeat. We can compartmentalize. I just point out the truth. You say, stop asking public utilities when you gonna cut electricity. when you gonna cut electricity, and they will come around there. That's what's up. Listen, boy. Like she say, we can get used to being without the lights, but we don't want to get used to being without the lights. And that's understandable, especially if you've never been without the lights. I truly do understand. I have been in multiple hurricanes, and the lights go out, but you got to plug up. Your ass ain't got no generator. Your ass ain't got no Pleasant Candles. Your ass gonna be in the dark. Your ass gonna be in the dark. And a lot of we don't like to be in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Keep them lights on. Don't you cut no light all around there, man. Anyway, where we going? Little Rock. Around the Little Rock. Remember back in the days, and depends on how old you is, they had a show, a movie, or something called Killing in Little Rock or something like that. Like Little Rock was tough, like with gangs and all that shit right there. Surviving Little Rock or something. Damn. Bumping in Little Rock, banging in Little Rock. Banging in Little Rock. That shit right there. Listen, man, that little documentary movie was so powerful. Back in the day, though. See, a lot of y'all really don't understand. Like, back in the days, like, is it me or did we have better documentaries and better movies and stuff? Like, we had real life stuff. You say Mr. Calvin, Uncle Charles, Mr. Tiggle. Listen, to all my old players, now is the time for y'all to stand up. Now's the time for y'all to stand up and stand out. Y'all got a pocket full of change, pocket full of keys. Y'all got keys to every out there thing. Listen, huh? Now's the time to stand up and take in some of these ladies. For real. Anyway, let's go on out here to Little Rock, where the community is searching for justice. The community needs justice. We always need some damn justice, huh? Why we can't get our own justice? Oh, well, that's against the law. That's against the law for you to do for yourself. That's against the law for you to retaliate. Because you can't retaliate. you can't retaliate. Yeah, boy, banging in Little Rock with that shit. Damn, dog. I was hold on. I ran across a real good show. I just had it in my mind. I think it was a Lifetime movie. I love Lifetime Network. Y'all show us how to kill it and, you know, get away with it a lot of times. And then a lot of times y'all show us how they would. The stories where the women be killing people, they be getting caught. I like the stories to where the man done knocked bitch off and the moved on and got married and all that flat shit. I be liking the moves. Oh man, it's all based on true stories. But I was watching the Fly one, and there's a Fly one, but I think that it was on Netflix. What that was? To Catch a Cheetah or something, or Family. Damn it, I might have to look that there up, man. But when I tell y'all that show is so doggone good, the little movie is so good that y'all gotta check it out. Anyway, that was a little sidebar. Little Rock community seeks justice after a LRPD officer uses force in an incident that Darky Hugh folk are feeling like he shouldn't have used force in this incident. Gonna put up on the screen for you. Look here.
Well, supporters of a man arrested with a gun held to his head are calling for the officer involved to be kicked off the force.
They're also calling for a boycott in the store that called the police in the first place, with the clerk claiming Gregory Williams threatened to shoot him.
We're gonna boycott the store because they called the police because they were having a problem with Buddy.
Video of the arrest became public. Mayor Frank Scott Jr. among those calling for an investigation into Officer Thomas Shott.
That's as THV11's Tamer Knight found out today. Local civil rights groups are calling for much more. She joins us now. Tamer?
Journey and Rolly, as you can imagine, emotions ran high at this gas station as 23-year-old Gregory Williams having to relive moments that he may never forget.
In the name of Jesus, that you give him peace that passes all understanding. It is in your name we pray. Amen.
The family of 23-year-old Gregory Williams says he stopped at this Valero gas station August 9th to buy a plate of hot food.
Damn it. When is we going to learn that it's not working? Listen, shout out to all my believers, but when are we going to learn that it's not working? It's kind of like you keep trying to plug the TV up and you plug it in, the shit ain't working. You unplug it, you plug it in, the shit ain't working. You unplug it, when you gonna realize it don't work? Oh my God, when is we gonna grow up? I'm sorry, I got to say stuff.
The family of 23-year-old Gregory Williams says he stopped at this Valero gas station August 9th to buy a plate of hot food. But they say it's what happened next that led to their calls for justice and accountability from the Little Rock Police Department.
On August the 9th, body camera footage captured Little Rock Police Department Officer Thomas Shott holding a gun to 23-year-old Gregory Williams' head.
I like her retwist. I don't even know the hell she's talking about right now, but damn it, I like her retwist. Go ahead. Black Lives Matter in the back. Go ahead.
Members of the community gathered at the Valero on South University on Monday, arguing the use of force during Williams' arrest was excessive.
It got me up the same way I got up in 2020 when I heard George Floyd call for his mom.
No, he didn't call for his mama. Girl, y'all got to stop shit. Now, damn it, we went over that. He wasn't calling for his mama. He was calling for his chick who he used to get high with. Am I making it up? Or what? Damn, or is that fact? It's in the archives. Go ahead.
For me to have that feeling again and to be triggered and to see this pattern to go unsolved and undone and unfixed and no resolution is atrocious.
Now they are calling for the decertification of Officer Thomas Shott.
Ask you, what are you going to do? This guy, he doesn't even deserve for me to call his name. This guy put a gun to this man's head about some food, homie. So what are you gonna do?
He said that as if we not out here killing because how somebody said hello. We still stepping on shoes and getting shot. He said it's over food. He pulled a gun out of. Boy, we die for less out here in these streets. But I ain't tripping. It's your story. Go ahead, tell it, pimp.
Put a gun to this man's head about some food, homie. Food. So what are you gonna do? We need him gone.
In a statement to THV11,
so we talked to our lighter hue folk in a certain way in the police department, telling them what need to happen and actually begging them to remove what we consider the threat. Y'all got to remove him. Wait, y'all got to act better than that. I don't know.
Gregory's mom says the video made her angry and sad. She felt as if she couldn't protect her son. Now, at this time, the store's manager has declined to answer any questions or provide any comments. And Little Rock police say that Thomas Shook had been relieved of his duty with pay, and this arrest remains an active investigation.
Also, our officer is on vacay right now, relieved with pay. So this is what he had a gun. How many of y'all had a gun pointed at y'all while they was running your name or something? I done had guns and ARs and shit all on me. Get out, get out, get out. I'm like, goddamn, dog, hold on, pimp. Wait a minute. Let me put my knee down. Let me put my knee down, dog. It's all right. And then after they run our names and all that fly stuff, and we can get up and wipe the dirt off our nice little outfits, guess what we don't do? Or guess what we didn't do? Call out, mama, they pull guns out on me. And guess what we do? Continue to do what we was doing before they had us slid up. He said, Willie, did you say in that voice? Hell yeah, they had them ARs out with that trigger finger. Motherfucker might pop me just on GP because I'm bigger than people. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, wait a minute. You got to show that you ain't no threat. You got to speak as if you not no threat. Wait, hold on, dog. Hold on, pimp. You got it, dog. That's what for God. That's what for God you got it. Huh? Damn, I'm talking about my past. Oh, my God. But no. When we had officers, again, back in my day, you know how many times jump out of slide up off of milk trucks and shit and banjis. Shit, they slide up on banjis on your ass. You know what I'm saying? And jump out with that military gear. Everybody got guns out right there. And put that thing up. If you don't sit your ass down, I know. God damn, y'all done slid up on pimping like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, damn it, they got name and ID. Name and rank, soldier. Damn. Here you go. Can I reach for this shit? Yeah. Hurry up and reach for it, man. Hold on, dog. If I reach, you gonna shoot. If I reach, you gonna shoot. If I reach, you gonna shoot. Stop playing with me. Man, listen. You know, but I ain't never got on the phone and called my mom and my daddy after a situation. Just saying, though. I'm just saying, though. I don't even know how old Buddy is. I ain't saying that he had to be strong or he had to be like standing up, like a stand-up guy or something. I ain't saying that he even have to be tough, but I understand that they just trying to get the bag. I get that right there, dog. I get that you just trying to get the bag. Or maybe we were just like, back in my day, it's just here what it is, dog. It ain't nobody to complain to. You know what I'm saying? We complaining for in the trap jumping. Come on, dog. As soon as they leave here, we finna make like 3-4 thousand. Come on, dog. About to slide through. Bitch, it's Friday. What I look like calling my mama. They just pull guns out on us. Let's talk to the news. And then the news got to come to the trap and shut the trap down. What are we doing? Whoa, slow me down, pimp. I ain't ever. Shit. They jump out on me and take all my guns out the car. Mom, they put guns on me and they sat me on the side of the road and they took my gun. What the hell I look like? I'm a true player. Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. You say they was both wrong in my eyes. Yeah. Well, listen. Now, I don't know if Buddy should have pulled a gun out on him and put the gun behind his head or something. You know, I have no idea. Maybe the officer was wrong. Maybe the officer went too far. But you know what? They did not say that he had a gun. And maybe he was smart enough, if he did have a gun, to get rid of the gun when the police had them slid up. And then I also got to think, so he was inside the store when the police had them pulled up after the owner or the store clerk called the police on him? As he was in the store and they came in, you knew that they called the police.
Williams' arrest was excessive.
It got me up.
He in this. So you mean to tell me whatever he had done went through with the store clerk, he watched the store clerk call the police. I'm finna call the police. And y'all know we slick. Well, call them then, motherfucker. I ain't going nowhere. Until they slide up like, man, what y'all trying to do? We play too much, dog. But in my mind, if you knew that these people just called the police on you, why you just don't leave, dog? Why don't any of us just leave? Because we're not going to win is what be my point. We can get mad at law enforcement all day. They shouldn't have handled it like this. They shouldn't have handled it like this. Hell, we shouldn't have handled it like that. But we be slow and shit like that. We be trying to make a scene like, you're not going to boss me around. We ain't in slavery no more, Debo. I ain't tucking my chain no more, Debo.
Police department.
On August the 9th, body camera footage.
I like her retweets. So
Captured, Little Rock Police Department, Officer Thomas Shott.
She angry. Oh. Let me be careful. This is a she, right? I ain't trying to be disrespectful. She angry. I guess they supposed to all be angry. Y'all go ahead on and get y'all justice, dog. Regardless of what Willie Williams out here saying, y'all go ahead on and get the bag. Go ahead on and get the bag, man. Crim about to come up. Crim about to come up. Do that right there. Don't let nobody stop y'all from doing that right there. We're going around here to JSO. We're going around here to Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville. Come on. Y'all come on in, man, and hit the thumbs up. I'm trying to entertain and get y'all that doggone news. Come on. Come on real quick. And it's 37 past the hour. 37 past the hour. Shout out to CC for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there. For real though. For real. Oh, I was on Facebook Marketplace, right? On Facebook Marketplace yesterday. These people still stupid. Car ride's great. Just need an engine. I swear for God. I meant to save it and share it with y'all. Car rides. Excellent. No problem. She just need a motor, man. It just need a motor. Put some gas in that. That bit gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. This is an update because the community, us in the community, have been asking for transparency, have been asking for body cam footage. We need to see why y'all had done shot a little cutie who, like the mama had done said, she only 121 pounds and they shot my baby. Hell yeah, they shoot lightweight bitches. They don't care nothing about that. Give a fuck, you 67 pounds, oh. You can get gunned down out here playing with my law enforcement, dog. Maybe y'all need to teach children. No matter what your size is, baby. You will get shot out here playing with law enforcement, for real, though. Shout out to Doc Mads for the $5 cash. Shout, you say peace. That's all. I appreciate that right there. For real, though. The story where, remember the little slim little tender? The little slim, little tender, she had a knife, and they say that she ran up on the police with a knife because she was in the altercation. She was in a domestic love altercation. She ended up pulling the knife on her boyfriend. The boyfriend had to call the police. This silly bitch up in here with a knife. Get this crazy bitch up out the house. I'm just trying to hunt somebody else. She don't want to break up. She don't want to break up. Trying to show her love, as she should. JSO done released the body cam. I'm kind of torn with this one right here, but I guess that's that female bias that I got. But no. Them stand up, be a man. Be a man. Here we go, y'all. Bam.
Look at body camera video released today that shows a Jacksonville police officer shooting and killing a 22-year-old woman during a domestic abuse call. The video shows Asia Bennett was holding a knife when she was shot, and JSO says she was about 10 feet away and moving toward the officer.
It looked like they go to church together. It looked like they be going to church together and stuff. But go
The
ahead.
family is now represented by attorney Benjamin Crump, and he calls this video horrific and says the shooting was unjustified. News for Jack's anchor John Acebus walks us through the video.
Well, it's a highly disturbing video released this morning, and we're going to walk you through it moment by moment. It started when a man called JSO to a home in the Arlington area and said Asia Bennett hit him. A JSO officer shows up to the house, so the man says Bennett has a knife. The video shows her walking out of the house with items in her hand, including a large kitchen knife. JSO says the officer fired after asking Bennett to drop the knife. She didn't and advanced at the officer. Based on the video released, it's hard to tell because a car is blocking the view.
Typically, you don't get shot by the police if you comply.
I was with my girlfriend.
She's still in there.
Yeah, she has a knife.
The moments leading to Asia Bennett's death when her boyfriend tells JSO she's armed with a knife.
Okay, drop whatever is in your hands.
She say he beat the ish out of me. Y'all know how the movie line, but go ahead.
Knife.
Okay, drop whatever is in your hands. All of it.
Bennett drops multiple things, but she still held on to the knife, which you can see here in this exchange, where she says her boyfriend beat her. Bennett responds saying,
Let's do it. Go ahead. Kill me.
Gayton then sees the knife and gets behind a car that's in the driveway.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
You say, go ahead.
Bennett screams, and her boyfriend can be heard screaming no in the background. JSO said Bennett was about 10 feet away and moved towards the officer when the first shot was fired, but that's not clear from the video provided by JSO. It's difficult to watch, but you can then see her lying here on her knees and on her elbows in the front yard before officers tell her to again drop the knife. A second shot was then fired by Gayton.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
Officers continue to give her commands to drop the knife while Bennett is on the ground. The officers wait to approach.
No, not with the knife. Ma'am, drop the knife. We're gonna come and give you medical aid, okay? I need you to drop the knife.
Eventually, officers do get to her, cuff her, and render aid, but Bennett died at the hospital.
It's a shame that no one got to see Asia's comeback story.
The family retained attorney Ben Crump.
It's a shame people didn't get to see the comeback story. She said, well, shoot then. What the fuck you mean? It's a shame. It's a shame. Everybody ain't gonna live after they done got shot, pimp. It's a shame we didn't get to see the comeback story. Because she was out here playing with law enforcement.
To represent them and held a press conference last week, and at the time, 9 days after the shooting, Crump was criticizing JSO for not releasing the body cam.
Oh, we got to delay.
JSO released it 15 days later to the media and on YouTube. The state attorney's office will do an independent review of the shooting to determine if the officer's actions were lawful. John Acebus, Channel 4, the local station.
In a statement, attorney Benjamin Crump said she was nowhere near those officers when she was shot. He went on to say this. She was 22 years old, 110 pounds.
Y'all got to stop adding poundage. Y'all got to stop adding poundage to women. Or y'all got to start teaching poundage to women. We don't give a what you weigh. You can die too.
A domestic violence victim standing outside of her home, and there was no reason to shoot her, not once, and certainly not twice.
Yeah, well.
That officer had distance. She had time.
She ran out of time. Did y'all see how the female officer got behind the vehicle? Her life was in danger. Bitch, her life was in danger. But Willie, she was way back there. I don't care nothing about that right there. She could have threw that knife and killed the officer. Like in the movies. Huh? What if she was like a professional knife thrower? We don't know who she is. We don't know anything about this little mama. This little 22-year-old lizard. That was a little hot box. This is a little hot pocket, bitch. I'm trying to tell you something. He can't. Boy, when you got to call the police on 110 pounds, that little bit feisty. Damn it, scratch something. Bitch, scratch like a little pit bull like do something. He couldn't handle her. Well, I don't want to say that he couldn't handle her. He did the right thing. He did the right thing. He didn't feel like showing her how much he loved her. And listen, let me call the police before she call the police. You know what I'm saying? He said, Willie, this ain't dots, man. Listen, our officer was scared.
She had
and it's all right to be scared.
Every option a trained law enforcement officer is supposed to reach for before the gun. And she reached for the gun anyway. Asia should be alive today.
Asia could have been alive, though. To everybody listen to my voice, that baby could have been alive. All she had to do was, come on, let's say it together as a class, comply.
Family deserves justice for losing her too soon.
No, he didn't lose her too soon. He lost her right when she was supposed to got lost.
The car's blocking the view.
I was with my girlfriend.
She's still in there.
Yeah, she has a knife.
The moment.
He's just upset. Yes, she has a knife. Like, she's got a knife. And he don't want to get stabbed. He don't want to get stabbed. He probably told the bitch, man, listen, man, just go home, dog. Check on to the crib or something, dog. We'll talk later.
I was with my girlfriend.
She's still in there.
Yeah, she has a knife.
The moments leading to Asia Bennett's death when her boyfriend tells JSO she's...
I told y'all, it'd be like the cute ones and the pretty ones. It's just crazy. Ask our stud sisters about women. Ask our stud sisters about the behavior of women. Shout out to all our stud sisters who is now coming out saying that they is about to return to the men. Men, we almost got a win. The studs coming back around here with us, and they just can't deal with these ladies, these beautiful ladies. They can't deal with them.
Armed with a knife.
Okay, drop whatever is in your hand.
Now listen, he beat the ish out of me is what she said. And she wouldn't drop the knife. You want them to believe that he jumped on you, but you won't drop the weapon? He's not even around you, so he can't do anything else to you if he did something to you in the beginning. So why you wouldn't just drop the knife?
All of it.
Bennett drops multiple things.
She dropped a little laptop.
But she still held on to the knife, which
you
can see here in this exchange where she says her boyfriend beat her.
Listen, this is what she did. She was going to put this shit on Snapchat. Oh, she was going to Snapchat this right here, old TikTok video or something.
Bennett responds saying,
Let's do it. Go ahead. Kill me.
I say, let's do it, shouty. Let's do it, shouty. I'm about that life. Do it. I bet you won't do it from back there. Shout out to our female officer who he ain't playing with them whole. And listen, our female officer, she may be a stud. I don't know.
Responds saying,
Let's do it. Go ahead. Kill me.
Go ahead.
Gaten then sees the knife and gets behind a car that's in the driveway.
Smart.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
He said, kill me. Go ahead then. So how can we say that she didn't get what she was looking for? She wanted to get shot.
Put the knife down.
She said, ah.
Bennett screams, and her boyfriend can be heard screaming no in the background. JSO said Bennett was about 10 feet away and moved towards the officer when the first shot was fired.
Yeah, she was about 10 feet away, and then she was 9 feet. And bam, don't like, get back, ain't nobody playing with you.
That's not clear from the video provided by JSO. It's difficult to watch, but you can then see her lying here on her knees and on her elbows in the front yard before officers tell her to again drop the knife.
The officer tell her again, drop the knife. Little hard-headed, little 22-year-old, little 110. Oh, she was probably suffering from postpartum. It probably had postpartum and ain't had no churn. That's what's up.
Second shot was then fired by Gaten.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
Officers continue to give her commands to drop the knife while Bennett is on the ground. The officers wait to approach.
No.
Now, see, I understand why the boyfriend was hollering. Listen, they were probably about to break up, but we know, like, we still gonna hunch again. We still be loving a bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She had a knife. She could have slit our throats and shit like they be doing their babies. But we don't don't want y'all to shoot him. And if y'all gonna shoot him, don't shoot the monkey. Don't shoot the bitch to where she gotta wear like a little belly bag or something, like a stomach bag, a little poop bag. Don't shoot her around that area that we sacrifice our life for. Don't do it like that. Huh? Please? Please don't hurt that monkey. Please don't hurt that goddamn monkey. Boyfriend will holler, hey!
Not with the knife. Ma'am, drop the knife.
Hey, but this is not funny to those of you who think it's not funny. Decisions. Now, what should happen with law enforcement? I have no idea. They may put the officer on leave or something like that right there. They may say, well, you could have did something else because she was 9-10 feet away and she wasn't in a position to threaten you, or you shouldn't have been threatened from 10 feet away. I don't. You say the boyfriend is a punk? Yeah, punk. No. Oh my God. She say could have used a laser. Could have used a laser, but I don't pretend to care. Yeah. You could have used a pull out an old taser or something, hit a little bit across the eye with a billy club, something. Yeah, but we Monday morning quarterbacking. We don't know how our lovely officer was feeling at that time. Hell, the officer had to go home to her kids. Or to her girlfriend kids. Oh, I got to do a quick fix because I did something wrong yesterday. When I was talking about our good sister. I talked about our good sister, Sydney Starr. They rejected the bond. The video that I played yesterday, and I commented because the commentator, the media lady or man had said that the minor who she linked up with was 16 years old. I remember from the beginning of this story and how everybody was like, oh my God, she was with like a minor. That he was 13. I was thinking about that. And I'm like, well, why the hell did they say they was 16? Because remember, I responded, but they in Georgia. That's not against the law. This age of consent is 16. So I had to go back. And look at the articles and stuff like that right there. And it clearly states that he was 13 years old. So I'm going to play the video as in a correction of them misspeaking or whatever they had done did wrong. But damn it, I thought about it. And I'm like, I'm trying to argue some shit that they had done said when the child was not 16. The child was 13. Put that back up on the screen. Here we go.
After a judge denied her request for a bond, the Love and Hip Hop star is accused of sexually assaulting a child. In court, we heard from the victim's family and details from investigators about what happened inside of a Hateville hotel.
Hateville.
Upon arriving to the 5th floor, they observed a female exiting the room 529, and she stated that while she was in the lobby, a tall black male approached her, told her that she was cute.
A Fulton
tall black male. Now that we know that was 13, him was tall black male. He was 13. Told her she was cute.
County prosecutor detailed the moments officers arrived at this Embassy Suites on International Boulevard in Hateville earlier this month. As Sydney Favors, known on social media and reality television as Sydney Starr, watched in her jail jumpsuit.
Favors admitted that the juvenile had entered the elevator with her and went into her room. The allegation is that they engaged in sexual contact. The juvenile child exited the room.
Prosecutors say the victim is 13 years old. Officers arrested Favors at...
Okay, so we cleared that up. Say 13 years old. I just want to put that on record. I had to come back and clarify and fix what I had done said.
The hotel. She's facing charges of sodomy, sexual battery of a child, and aggravated child molestation. The victim's mother, through a statement read in court, explained the impact on her son.
He is required to attend intensive therapy to begin the healing process for what was done to him.
Star is known for roles on Love and Hip Hop and Baddies ATL and has more than 487,000 followers on Instagram, which was brought up at the hearing.
So what if the 13-year-old thought that she was a she? He was attracted to a she and got in that goddamn room. So I got a question though, because they said at 13, this happened in a hotel room. Did the 13-year-old think that he was gonna smash a woman and then got on up in there and it was a woman, but not the type of woman of his liking?
We believe that the defendant is at risk of intimidation as there are large social media and television presence.
Ultimately, the judge agreed with prosecutors.
At this time, the defendant will remain in a no bond status.
Star is from Chicago and only has one prior traffic citation, but the judge found her lack of ties to Atlanta makes her a flight risk.
Flight risk. Got to be more careful. Yeah. I go ahead on and correct that right there. Get that on out the way. Move right along. I ain't going to much hold you. Damn, my sister can't get out right now. All right. Let's go on get into this. Go on get into this right here.
The creepy man who's been terrorizing unsuspecting pedestrians.
Hold on, pimp. That's the wrong one. Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up. But give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all that made it over 100. Appreciate that right there. Let's go on to get into this right here. Here we got a mother of 7 shot in the head. Shot in the head by her baby dad. Mother of 7. Why is it that when y'all be having all these damn children that y'all be dying? Like I did a mother of 6. A mother of 5. We did like a mother of 8. I've never did a mother of 7. It's like an odd number. That's an odd number. I did a mother of 9 before. Hell, I did a mother of 10 before. I showed no did. But we have a mother who done been shot in the head by her baby daddy. By one of her baby daddies. Well, one of the baby daddies with like the greatest amount of kids. Let's go on to get into this right here. What happened?
All right, so we have a really heartbreaking update to a story we have been following in Prince George's County. Tonight, we learned a woman who was shot in front of her children last week has died.
And the man accused of killing her is the father of most of her children. Our Katie Lesso spoke exclusively with her oldest daughter tonight. Katie, this is just devastating.
Yeah, Leslie and Lorenzo, it truly is. Shawanda Alston had 7 children. Her youngest was just 2 months old. Tonight I spoke exclusively with her oldest daughter.
Her youngest baby was 2 months. Dang.
Who says this has been a nightmare.
In this climate, y'all having children? Something wrong with y'all ladies. Y'all saying that, damn it, the prices of everything done went up. It's an increase on everything, and y'all still producing children? Go ahead.
I just want her to be remembered well, because, she did all she could when she was here for us.
Zanaya Freeman says she is just trying to hold it together for her 6 younger siblings. Their mother, 38-year-old Shawanda Alston, passed away Tuesday afternoon. Police say the father of 5 of her children, 41-year-old Kimball Alton Hinton Jr., shot her in the head Thursday afternoon inside her home in Bowie.
Damn, I wonder what she did. Shot your little Lala, your baby mama, a 5 children.
Alston was sitting on a bed holding their youngest child at the time.
My mom at the time was holding my 2-month-old sister.
Zanaya says one of her other sisters was also in the room when it happened.
The 13-year-old is the one that was holding her until the ambulance got there.
He shot her while she was holding the baby. Man, let me explain something to y'all. You probably find out that one of them children ain't here. Or probably find out that she was cheating.
She's not really okay. That's a lot for anyone to have to go through. And she's 13, so it's definitely a lot.
According to court
say he checked her phone.
Documents, Hinton told police he and Alston were arguing over school supplies, but Zanaya believes there's more to that story.
My mom, she was really good with providing school clothes, everything they needed. So I don't want that to be like the reason. That's not the reason. He was just looking for a reason.
So you're going to tell us what he said is the reason, not the reason, because you don't want it to be the reason. Now, you may have a point, but he said that it's over school clothes, baby.
He was just looking for a reason.
For now, she wants her mom remembered for who she was, caring.
She would fix like food for homeless people and take us out to hand it out.
And a mother to 7 children.
She didn't deserve this. No one deserves it. She was our mom.
And she says right now they are trying to plan a funeral, but also figure out how to take care of 7 children who no longer have a mother. They've started a GoFundMe page, and we have that up on our website, WUSA9.com, right now for anyone who would like to help.
Boy, all of that's so heartbreaking.
It is. I mean, your heart's just in so many pieces thinking about this 21-year-old daughter who has 6 other siblings. Some of them were in the room at the time. It's just unthinkable, Katie.
Yep, say no tears from the oldest. She know who her mama was. Yeah.
We're thinking of Zanaya and the rest of her family tonight.
And the whole family.
Katie, thank you. And you know, when we cover cases involving domestic violence, we like to remind you that help is available.
We like to remind
there are resources on your screen right now.
We like to remind you, ladies, there's help out there. We like to remind you, ladies, there's help out there. We always giving y'all the numbers and the emails and the text smart or the text start. If all them numbers and email addresses fail, dial 911. Oh, we done invested so much money in DV hotlines and shit, and y'all ain't using them. I think that we just need to get rid of them. I think we need to get rid of the organizations and the hotlines and shit, because y'all is not using them to like the fullest of like the ability. Y'all just not doing it. I don't know what you're thinking about, but you're thinking about not using it.
The National Domestic Violence Hotline is 1-800-799-SAFE.
She was old Slimmy though. She old Slimmy. Damn, dog. I don't know what she did, but I bet your ass she ain't gonna do it no more. She ain't gonna do it no more. Y'all can get mad. Y'all can. It ain't over this. Oh my God. We really don't know sometimes where a person is before they knock somebody off. Because in order to knock somebody off, you is at that point. You that. What if he had postpartum? Remember, men can get postpartum too. Remember that right there, right? They had a 2-month-old baby. His 5th baby, but 7 in total. He say that DMV stands for domestic violence area. Got to be more careful. They said she got to go fund me. Damn it. Let's see what they talk about. Let's see what type of help. Support our family after my mother's passing. They asked for 7. Y'all gonna have to up this shit. It's 7 children. Oh, like $1,000 a child or some shit like that right there. But some of this got to go down to like the burial, right? They got $57.35. Y'all almost there in a short period of time. Let's see. I am starting this GoFundMe for my household after the heartbreaking passing of my mother. Our family is grieving a tremendous loss, and this has been an incredibly painful and overwhelming time for all of us, especially the children in our home. As we try to move forward, we are facing not only the emotional weight of losing her, but also the practical challenges that comes with rebuilding our sense of stability day by day. The support from this fundraiser will help us cover living expenses. $7,000? Fuck, y'all gonna do it? All right. Counseling and other important needs for the children as we navigate this loss. My hope is to make sure they have the care, support, and stability they need during such a difficult season. If you are able to help, any donations would mean so much to our family. If you cannot give, sharing this fundraiser and keeping us in your thoughts and prayers would also be deeply appreciated. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your kindness, support, and compassion during this time. You say, This to cover living expenses, counseling, and any other important needs. That ain't enough for 7. My hope is to make sure they have the care. Well, the mother could have made sure that they had the care. The father could have made sure that they had the care. If only they had life insurance. We keep skipping over. We keep not having life insurance because we keep being dependent on GoFundMes. Oh, look at that baby with that good skin. That baby has some good skin, though. Shout out to baby out for having a reel. She has good skin. She had that reel. She was slim. She was still fertile. She's still producing out here in her 30s. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead. A night out. Uh-huh. Yeah. Baby outside. She outside. Got to be more careful. They used to get up and go and do things for the homeless and stuff like that right there while in poverty. I guess it ain't nothing wrong with it. She was old little short little song. I man, got to be more careful. Our decision making is a beast. Oh, they saying on raise 6160. So let me refresh. Let me get a refresh. Oh snap! They raised it up 13. I told them that 7,000 ain't no money, dog. That's it. Listen, go ahead on and put that bitch up to 50. Just throw it up against the wall. Try it. Free Lindsay. Lindsay, them parents got over $1 million, baby. Lindsay, them parents got over $1 million. I know that y'all could do at least 50, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and let's not forget that the Willie Williams Show also has a GoFundMe. The link's down there in the description. I do need your support. One of our channels had done got killed it too. You know what I'm saying? And I need you. Anyway, ladies, decision making determines whether you're gonna stay on earth or not. Decision making always determines our futures. You don't have to listen to me. You can keep following your own understanding. You can continue to argue with people. You can continue to not know or not have self-awareness. You can continue to not have de-escalation skills. You can continue to do all that right now. At least do it with some life insurance. So people can take care of your little ugly ass children that you're going to leave behind. Just saying something. Yeah, baby. Where I'm at. Man, what time it is? Bam. Oh, okay. Okay, we're looking good. Gonna get that out, by the way. That was just so sad. Somebody is terrorizing. Hold up. Now, why did that jump like that? Somebody terrorizing neighborhoods. Somebody got shot. Oh, ooh. Oh, no, this is really, really important. I forgot to go ahead on and get this to y'all. Listen, I know that you may not live in Jacksonville. I know that y'all may not live in Jacksonville, but when I saw this, I say, oh, this is real important. Y'all may not live in Jacksonville, Florida, but this can come to a city near you. JHA is proposing a 30-hour work week requirement to live in public housing. Now, typically when they've been adding the work week to get assistance and stuff like that right there, they had made it to where I think if your child was under 14, you didn't have to work. Even if you was able-bodied. I'm like, that make no damn sense. Why you not required to work and you getting assistance and you able-bodied? I don't give a damn that your children under 14. It's like, it was stupid to me. Oh, they changing it, y'all. Oh, this ain't got nothing to do with if you have a child at a certain age. None of that fly shit right there. Oh, no. It has to do with if you is a able body and an age from this to that. I'm going to put this up on screen for y'all. Now, listen. Pay attention. Pay attention.
A proposed change from the Department of Housing and Urban Development could change the rules for some people receiving federal housing assistance.
Yeah, HUD wants to give local housing authorities the option to require some residents to work or face limits on how long they can receive assistance. Here in Jacksonville, the housing authority says it's already preparing.
News for Jack's consumer reporter Tiffany Salome spoke with JHA's CEO, who says they would rather use work requirements than put a time limit on how long families can stay in subsidized housing.
For thousands of families relying on federal housing assistance, a proposed change from HUD could eventually mean a new requirement: work. The proposal would allow public housing authorities to require work-eligible adults, generally ages 18 to 61, to work up to 40 hours a week as a condition of receiving housing assistance.
They have several exemptions that are in place. Exemption number 1 is for those with certified disabilities. Exemption number 2 are for seniors ages 62 and older.
We talked with Jacksonville Housing Authority CEO Sharon Corbett to get some clarity on the proposal and how it could be implemented here locally. Importantly, the rule would give local housing authorities the choice of whether and how to implement it.
Because the Jacksonville Housing Authority is federally funded by HUD, we must follow those rules and regulations. So it could actually go in effect as early as, like I said, the end of this year or potentially the first quarter of 2027. But right now, for the Jacksonville Housing Authority, we're preparing everyone for this, right? This could actually happen.
But how many Jacksonville residents could actually be affected? Corbett says among JHA residents ages 18 to 61 who fall outside of those proposed exemptions, the majority are not working.
Do you think that most of your residents are currently working? We're trending a little bit at like 45% that are actually working. So that's telling us, in other public housing authorities, we need to have more wraparound services to promote upper mobility self-sufficiency.
Upper mobility self-sufficiency. So 41% of the people who is receiving assistance work. The rest not working, and they is able to work.
She's talking about services like transportation and daycare that can be costly. The goal with the work requirements is not to push people off of assistance, but she says to help more residents eventually become financially independent.
What Jacksonville Housing Authority is proposing versus HUD's rule of 40 hours to work, we're looking at 30 because we recognize when we look at statistical data, it's difficult for mothers with children and then others to achieve full-time work.
And there's another potential.
It's difficult for mothers with children to receive full-time work. It's difficult. Y'all still producing children.
Impact too. Jacksonville's housing wait list. Corbett says if more residents increase their income and eventually leave subsidized housing, those vouchers and units could become available to other families waiting for assistance.
I think that the biggest misconception, again, is that we're going to displace individuals. And I would tell people as a result, if this mandate goes into play, Jacksonville Housing Authority will actually be at the forefront. So it is most definitely a positive thing to work for those that can, but it's a reduction in regards to our taxpayers' money too. And so it's a great thing.
It's a great thing. Shout out to the sister for having her real. She real curly on the mo. Yeah.
We want to reiterate that HUD's proposed rule for working requirements is not yet final. The agency has not indicated when it plans to release a final rule, if it does so. If approved, Jacksonville could then decide how to structure its own policy, including how many hours residents would need to work and what activities would count toward that requirement. The proposal itself requires housing authorities who adopt these policies to offer support services, including things like job counseling, transportation, and child care.
And child care. Still helping a bit out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to tell, hey, when January hit, don't y'all be all on TikTok shit acting like that y'all didn't know. Because, damn it, you heard it here first. Move right along. I ain't going to much of you. Yeah. Whoo, let's go on to get into this right here. We got our good little sister. Who a lot of people may say is down bad right now. Let me make sure I go on to grab this right here. Bam. Our good little sister, Aja, I think that's how she pronounced her name. Aja, a.k.a. AKA is also Divine Queen. Divine Queen, which is also AKA the wife or the wifey of Yada Awakening. We did the show on them yesterday. She's separating and dividing. You know, she moving along because of domestic love issues. She can't take it anymore. You know. Remember, I had done played the little videos that other people was actually saying it, because I was actually saying that he said that he paid his little la $250,000. He paid his wife $250,000 a year, and for every child is like between $50,000 and $150,000, depends on which video you had done saw, and told you men that y'all ain't real men if you can't do the same with your little la. Huh? But she only asked for $8,000. Do y'all even understand? If I'm not mistaken, this is a designer bag in the picture. That would be a designer bag for like a rich person living a rich lifestyle, right? And shout out to Baby out for having a real. Yeah. Right. She's in a nice home, right? That's a nice chair. She asking y'all non-rich folk for $8,000. She had 5232. My name is Asia. I guess that's how you pronounce her name. I am creating this fundraiser because I know firsthand how difficult it is to leave a domestic love situation. I recently made the painful decision to leave that kind of environment and relocate with my children to create a safer, more stable future for our family. That experience changed me. And it also showed me how many barriers women face when they are trying to get out. Domestic love is not always only physical. Financial abuse can be just as devastating when access to money, housing, transportation, or basic resources is controlled or taken away. Shut up. I understand how quickly someone can be placed in an impossible situation, and I want to use what I have lived through to help other women escape similar circumstances. I can't stand you, bitch. I promise you. I promise y'all I can't. Bitch, when y'all out here taking trips, you got maids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all traveling and shit. You on the internet telling bitches how to conduct relationships and all that fly shit. Y'all getting the bag. Y'all is together for business purposes and shit. Now you ain't got no control over your bank accounts. This fundraiser is focused on helping women who are trying to get to safety and begin and begin again. I will personally choose how these funds are distributed so they can go where the need is most urgent, including relocation support, basic necessities, safety-related needs, transportation, and help with rebuilding stability after leaving. My hope is to offer practical support as well as a reminder that they are not alone. There are parts of my own story that I am not ready to share publicly, but you will share that black eye. Boy, y'all play too much. And I ask for privacy for both myself and the women I help. If you are able to donate or share this fundraiser, thank you for helping me turn my experience into support safely and help for women who need a way forward. So you mean to tell me with these $250,000 every year, because like she wasn't working, but she was like running the business too and all that fly shit, and for every child between 50 and 150, you know what I'm saying? And not just to think about just through the year, just for average regular everyday stuff. Hell, even Yada put up the post instead of telling your little la or texting your little la, how's your day, sweetie, or I love you and all that stuff, and good morning, queen, and all that fly shit, cash out that bit $15,000, Remember I showed y'all? Yeah. Do y'all know through all that money that was claimed that she was receiving and or had, she did not decide to do a getaway from the man that you chose fund. She did not decide to do one of them fun, but she asking folk for $8,000 to do the shit. What happened to the multiple $15,000 cash apps for Good Morning? She couldn't have pulled that out of her $250. I mean, for over the years, she didn't think that women was in situations. She didn't think that. Oh, wow. Women weren't going through nothing. See, but now she's leaning on women. But they had this wonderful life. Oh, I didn't notice. The bag matches the shoes. That baby got some feet on her. But look. The bag matches the shoes. So in my mind, this is a designer. Nice little pic. Recent little pic, because this is like she have a young baby, right? She got a little fireplace shit. Girl, you living it up, baby. Look at that baby, showing y'all how pretty that she is with her little purses and stuff like that right there. Purses that y'all can't afford, probably. You know. You say she a grifter. Oh, so she at the 64? Let me refresh. My bad. Refresh. She not up to 64. 1542 of 8,000. Let's go back to that picture. Now, why would this picture 64, 68 to go, but it has not refreshed? I don't know. Here, they may be lying about this right here, too. They done lied to us. Her whole life has been a lie to us. Say she a scammer. And now that I think about it, what if the whole thing... Well, I don't think... Well, let me not say I don't think what people will do. I don't think that they would do this type of scam because they was already up. You know what I'm saying? It was already up. Their names was good. So I don't think that this would be a scam as far as the DV stuff. You say, Willie, answer my question? Hold up. One question. Does he get... Hold on. Let me scroll up. Does he get a discount if the baby is born with Down syndrome or autism? Hey, that's a good question. That's a good question, because typically you would be paying for like a healthy baby, right? Say everybody need money. Facts. You say, Willie, this is AI working. Do y'all believe that this is AI? Because I Googled it. I asked Google, does Yada Divine Queen have a GoFundMe? This thing said yes. Divine Queen Yada, in parentheses, Ajaya Yada, in parentheses, launched a GoFundMe page after announcing she is leaving her husband, Yada Awakening Yadin Yada, citing domestic violence. That's on Google. So maybe it is. I doubt it. It is what it is. But if y'all would like to help her find safety, all them years with all that paper, you don't know where safety at. You ain't look like on the map because you can't afford to like go places and shit like that right there. But I guess you couldn't do shit with the 250 area. You couldn't. Y'all play too much. Hey, sister. Go back to your husband. Move right along. I ain't even much gonna hold you. Nah, I want to help bitches with a safe space. I can't take y'all see. Now you care about what women been going through. I told y'all, y'all got to stop be following these bitches. Try to tell you something. They don't be meaning y'all no good, dog. I promise you. I promise you, this is not right. He said, where is your where is your Cash App info? It's on the screen right now. It is on the screen right there. $ Willie Williams Show. $ the WW Show Live. Yeah. It is right there. How much they selling that thing for? Selling the red Mini Cooper, in and out, new battery and excellent AC. See? A 2009 Mini Cooper for $1,000, right? Selling red Mini Cooper 2009, great condition, great condition, inside and out, new battery, AC excellent, needs a new engine. I'm telling you, dog, people is a mess out here in these streets. Listen, y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the 999 news on this wonderful hump day. It's hump day. It's a Wednesday. It is August the 26th, the 20, the 26th. Oh, y'all got to go on and play them numbers. Anyway, y'all please remember, go around here to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel 7 channel 7, then the Agree channel, Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com, the WillieWilliamsShow.com. All links is down there in the description. I need your support, like I always say. Thank y'all for being around here, man. I appreciate when y'all show up, because it do give me energy to do my damn show. Every time that y'all show up out here in the doggone street. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. Here's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. You say, is it turbo or supercharged Mini? It don't say. Well, hell, it wouldn't even matter, because you got to put in a new motor. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's a good buy, though, if you can find a motor for like the low, or if you can slide on to the junkyard and find you one, get your motor for like $175 or something. Just go it on the track. You know what I'm saying? But the inside is clean. The inside and the outside is clean. It did say clean in and out. You know. You say the mini engines can possibly be found for less than $1,000. Yeah. Hell yeah. Ready to go. And they're so easy to drop in. They are so easy to drop in. You know, that may be a little. I always wanted me a little Mini Cooper with my tall self. I'm too tall for a Mini, and I always just wanted one though. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I'm finna go on to get on up out of here, man. I really do be appreciating y'all. I do not be lying. This thing be like therapy. It'd be like therapy to a true player. And it is what it is. Y'all finna go ahead on and bounce, man, because I got stuff to do. I really do got stuff to do. I got to put in that work. So I want y'all to continue to do what I always ask y'all to do, and y'all always seem to do it. Because every time I go live, y'all always seem to be around here. And that one thing is, stay alive. Boy, I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. Appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm